All right, we're rolling. We're on the roll. Rolling
Here we
up.
go. Here we
Rolling.
go. 1969, Las Vegas. I met a girl named Rusty Warren Jr. Her mother was senior. She was XXX. She was adult, an X-rated dancer. So Rick, the girl came down to Rick's bar and said, and Rusty said, where's Al? I want to go out with Al tonight. So Rick got a hold of me and told me to meet her down at Flamingo on Fremont Street. So that evening, I went down, I got together, got myself all cleaned up, and I went down there. And I walked in, and she was sitting there with her bodyguards, had two bodyguards. So I proceeded to go over to say hi to her, and by the time I got 6 feet from her, the bodyguard stopped me and frisked me. I got frisked. First time in my life. They frisked me. They say, sit down over here. We sit down. A couple of minutes later, she comes over to my side, whispers in my ear. She said, Al, take off in 5 minutes and go to the parking lot and listen what my car looks like. So I went to the car. I said, hey, you guys got to go. I got something I got to do, blah, blah, blah. We'll do this another day. So I went out and found the car, got in the car. 10 minutes later, she comes running out. Jumped in the car, take on down the road. It's like 9:30 at night, and we get stopped by, she runs the red light. We get stopped by a car, and the cop says, let me hear your driver's license.
Stop talking so loud. We got people over there, people over here. Don't talk so loud.
Okay. Bring the thing over. Bring the recorder. Bring it over here. Put the recorder right here. Come on. She sounds just like Liz. She acts just like Liz. So let's continue. That little episode was my ex-wife. She just, she got some Bubba Redneck neighbors, and so I had, she didn't want me to hear. The neighbors don't want to hear because they're Christian people. So that's why. So let's get back on track. So the officer got Rusty's license and looked at the license and said,
you're welcome.
And said, Rusty, my son adores your mother. And he says, may I have your signature? So
no more beer.
she signed,
okay?
Instead of writing her a ticket,
Okay.
the cop a ticket,
You need your ice.
Rusty
Okay. No food.
gave the officer a signature for her mother. And the guy said, well, haven't I stayed now, Rusty? And now she got to the show, and me and her took off. And we're going out in this road. It's a lonely road. It's the opposite. It's going southwest, away from Vegas. It was 15-minute drive. It was a 15-minute drive. I didn't know what was going on, but I'm not the driver. So 15 minutes go by. We get way out. Man, we're way in hell out there. And we pull over to this old-looking establishment. We get out. You can hear music. You can hear the music from the outside. And as we open the door, I see these people jumping up and down, no shirts on. And I said, oh man, I felt the vibe. So we went inside. Everybody said hello to her, and they said, this is Al, and we went in. First thing I know, we jumped on the dance floor, started dancing, and I had all these guys bumping me, hitting me, because I was looking pretty good back then. And I got pictures to back it up. I look pretty good. So here we are dancing, having a good old time. And lo and behold, I did not know it was a gay club. And I had a ball. I'm gonna cut it short. I talked to a lot of people, and then after the night we left, got home about 4:30 in the morning, had a ball. I can tell you all the thing happened inside, but that's another story. So we're heading back, and then we ended up at her place, blah, blah, blah. We did the jiggy, jiggy, bangy, bangy, and that was that. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna cut it dry now. In due time, I met another girl, which is one out of 100 that I met, and I met her, and she fell in love with me, and she invited me back here to North Carolina, Winston-Salem. So now I'm living in Winston-Salem. I'm gonna jump speed. I'm gonna do turbo speed right now. I'm in Winston-Salem right now.
Son of a gun.
I'm with the Baptist people. I'm with the evangelists. I'm with whoever all these church people are, these holy rollers, whatever you want to call them. snake dancers. I've been through it all. I went through all over this country. Well, every time I went to a church event with these people, they would get a table, and you sit around a table. And a table, here's what happens. Women go on another building, and men go on the other building. And I'm sitting down with these men, and so every man has a turn to speak up, how their life is, what's going on, what's wrong with whatever, in life. Well, when I heard this first guy say, I said, why is the guy saying that for? Every person that spoke about get rid of the gay people. They called them faggots back then. Get rid of gay faggots. And I did not know what a faggot was. I didn't know what a sex offender was. I was young into the world. I'm not into that world. I was in the building trade. I partied, hardied, and I didn't get involved with people. So I didn't really know. I never been in trouble in my life, so I didn't know what a gay was or a sex offender or whatever. I did not know. I didn't even heard of the word.
You didn't know.
So here we go. So now it's my turn, and I passed. Because I'm not in a congregation. After hearing that guy, what he's talking about, I'm not going to say anything. I was stunned for what I heard. So then I went around the table, and every person said the same thing. Get rid of the faggots, the gays. And by that time now, I'm kind of not knowing what's going on. Why are they saying this for? I don't get it. So here's my point. I'm going to end this. At that point, I said to myself, why are they down on the gay people for? They're just people. They're fun people. So they like the booty bump. Who cares? It's in their genes, the way they were brought up. They're people. God put everybody on this face of earth. So they like the booty bump. So what? That's in their it's in their genes. I don't booty bump. I'm a black stallion. You know what I mean? I'm a stud. You know what I mean? I want women. I don't care what their style is, what they do. I don't get in bed with them. I mind my own business. I love all creatures. Dogs, animals, donkeys, horses, Japanese, Russian, anybody you think. I love people. I'm compassion. So that's my point. Why are you people so down on gays today? Why are you killing gays? Why this Colorado thing? This guy just killed all these people out in Colorado. And to come out about it, why the guy change his name for? You change your name for life, that means because there's something wrong with you in this country. When you change your name, there's something wrong with you. You got a past that you're hiding. And this guy did have a past. He did. His dad, supposedly, or his mother, was a porno star, which I don't care about that. Hey, I bang her in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? And I'll pay for it if she looks that good. But anyhow, all these people are messed up. And my heart goes out to the Marine who got the killer of the guy in Colorado who killed the gay people. Thank you, my man. If I ever see you, I just want to praise you. You're a Marine. You stood up for righteous and beautifulness, and you're a beautiful human being. Thank you. And I'm going to say one thing. If I was in that crowd and I saw somebody with a gun, I'd have done the same thing. But me, I'd have beat his ear off. I'd have stuck my fingers down his mouth and poked his eyes out. Thank you. This is the Pirate signing off. That's a song. That's a song.
Holy shit.
That's a rap song. Huh?
Morolical.
Mm-hmm. Chris.
Nice speech.
I'm going to tell you about your mother. I'm going to tell you about Liz. They're two same kind of people. They live in the past. They're old school. They don't realize that to let you go and have to accept for what you do in life. They ain't going to change you in life. We cannot tell you what to do in life. You got to take your own bumps and bruises. The same way I took my own bumps and bruises. I'm just there to support you and keep you together for moral support. Because you want somebody to talk to you like a father or priest, you know what I mean? I'm there for that. But I'm not going to tell you what to do, who to go to bed with, how you make your money. You want to be in the service or not be in it, that's your business. I don't care. That's you. Just be honest with yourself, that's all. And live by a conscience. Have a conscience in life. And be patriotic.